I told you. You made me look silly again, Fresh. You didn't even tell me about everything that was going on with Brittany.
I just want some content, man.
What's going on, y'all? Grind Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today, man, your boys Fresh and Fit are back in the news again because they didn't really do anything, but I mean they got roasted by the Thatcher's prime of them all, Brittany Renner, man. So I guess we're on the Fresh and Fit Express and the Thought Express all at the same time, man. So so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on here, man. The name of this video right here is Brittany Renner confronts Fresh and Fit on them saying they warned men about women like her. Interesting. So yeah, let's go and see what the points are, man. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm pretty sure the stands are like, when no matter what she says, if she says anything with logic, they're still gonna go, no, Myron. Definitely. They love Myron so much, Fresh so much, Fresh. Like, did I tell you that a dude said that he said that, so somebody crushed Fresh and said that, yeah, he was a fraud and he was a liar. Yeah. And then the dude said, well, that makes him more relatable because
I'm a fraud too.
Right. He said right. He said that makes him more relatable because the fact that he can get caught in so many lies and then still be out here shows that he's human. What?
So you want that kind of human to be your mental guidance?
Right.
Your mentor, your whatever?
Man, these people are crazy, man. These like the Fresh and Fit stands are probably some of the most crazy people that I've come across on this YouTube sphere of detractors.
But if you think about it from another perspective, right? People follow who they think they want to be. Yeah, they do. They do. So. Yeah, but like I said earlier, man, imagine you being a young guy and these are the guys that you look up to. Yeah. Like I mean I could see like to a degree like maybe wanting to emulate Myron and stuff because he has hard work and he has muscles and stuff and he's tall. But can I say something?
What was she got?
Okay, you know that Instagram account Hoodville? Right? It's like it's I admit it's witty, right? Yeah. They post it, but like the kind of message, I don't know if is it for real or they're just jokingly, but the message they're sending out is basically, come on guys, be a player, you know? Right. Don't pour in your heart because all girls are like, you know. Yeah. So essentially, it's similar to Fresh and Fit, I feel like. And there are a bunch of people that follow it like religiously. So
I think more people follow it because it's funny and entertaining, though. I don't think they're looking at it as like, oh man, your word is bond. And so I mean, although you do got a bunch of people on there like, man, you never miss. I think they're just saying it because that's like a funny thing that they say all the time. Okay. But some people I think are for real though. But all the people that follow Fresh and Fit are like they're ready to shed blood. Like if they see me in the street, it's gonna be on sight. Like, and they'll lose. Every one of them will lose too. But hey, let's go and see what's going on, man. Does Brittany Renner make good points? Does Myron hold his own, or did they do a similar thing to what they did last time with the dude where he was crushing him and then he put a clown mask on? Let's see.
Fresh's great idea was don't tell Myron until today. So we walk in, you first see Brittany Renner, and we're thinking you're probably gonna be like, okay, shit, we're gonna have this great debate. But you said it initially, like I don't think there's much to it.
Well, think about this. So Fresh didn't even tell him that Brittany Renner was gonna be there. So he's he's having a reaction video too right now.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Why did Fresh do it like that?
I guess he wanted some explosive content, man. You know, I don't know, but let's go.
That's why I like Fresh.
Initially, like I don't think there's much to really like debate. Why?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. We've always said it, like men and women we're very different. We have opposing goals. Like girls are trying to get resources, time, attention out of guys. Guys are trying to get sex, and girls, a lot of the time, are trying to get what they need to get.
I'm so sorry. I really can't, like the shape of his head. You know how we had this argument before, the discussion, not argument. You were talking about how like most like black people, they have a really like well-rounded shape head. Yeah. Compared to like Asian people.
Yeah, we got like the hook. Yeah.
But look at his head shape.
It's super flat.
He's definitely. Can he be black like that?
He does have
like a 90-degree angle.
I don't know. I think the Arab is more prominent with him, to be honest. Because he said also that his dad came over and was driving cabs and everything like that. And I mean, I'm not trying to be like stereotypical or racist or anything like that, but I mean, who's mostly driving the cabs? Think you'll come again? Who's driving them? Who's driving them? I mean, yeah, you got a couple like, what are you doing? You beach. Like, we have a couple of those guys driving them, but I mean, for the most part.
Like here?
In the U.S., yeah.
I feel like it's, like, when I was still a student, right? I was still, we didn't have Uber back then, right?
Yeah.
Old. And then, out of all the cab drivers I talked with, I think most of them are from Somalia, though.
So that's on the same side of Africa that his people are from.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like not the same, I guess. Yeah. It's not the same, but it's on the same side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not at all the same.
No.
Yeah, cause
okay, so you
Sudan
learned
is
the
like
history.
Yeah.
Come on, show up.
Cause Sudan is like it's Arab and black because the Arab slave trade.
Okay.
And then Somalia is just like Somalia is kind of like have you seen that one movie where they do the meme? I'm the captain now. You know that movie?
I just know they have a lot of pirates there.
Yeah,
right?
that's it. That's that. It's that movie. Like that's how they look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they're still, I guess they're still black dudes and everything, but like that. But they're not like
It's
Arabian.
different?
Yeah, it's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So their origins are different.
Yeah.
Not to say that you're a finesser.
But they were part of the Arab slave trade too. I believe they were part of it too.
You gotta say it or else you're gonna think about it the whole video.
Let's go.
And that, but girls are able to, run laps around a lot of guys, and that's why our podcast exists, to help dudes out to understand like how women operate and how they move.
Now,
So-
give a point of view. Wait, where do you think she fits?
I mean, well, sure, she could tell. She was saying that we were wrong, I guess, about that.
Well,
so
I
you
would-
tell us a little bit about yourself.
No, I think you know more about me than I do myself. So you're saying
no.
obviously you do though, because you said that you warn guys about girls like me. So tell me about girls like me.
Just
humor
women in
me.
general. Like, I mean,
Well, no, don't women in general, because you literally specifically said before we got on here
So off-camera
that
conversation.
you did say that
That's true.
you warn guys about girls like me. So now that we're face to face, what kind of girl am I?
you're not special. You're like other girls. That's the
I'm
key.
not special.
You're like,
So-
you're like other women that are.
So
like,
what makes you special then?
I never said I was. But you're trying to say, well, what makes me different from like a lot of women?
We are better than you. You're what you mean,
man.
Margaret? What you
man.
mean, bro? What you mean?
Why do you think he didn't answer it by saying, because we're alpha male, we're elite alpha male?
That would be cringe. I mean, like he's like they might be lame and everything, but they're not that lame, I guess. Well, I mean, that clown mask thing kind of showed me differently. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I guess he needs to play kind of a little more humble in this. I don't know if that's the thing he's trying to do or not.
Which
And how do I operate?
in general, what I just said before, women, it's a dance between the two genders. Men are trying to get sex, women are trying to get resources, time, attention, whatever it is that they're looking for. And a lot of girls play the game better than guys. We talk about this openly on our podcast, and we're teaching guys how to not necessarily get finesse and get what they want out of girls, which a lot of times is intimacy, but they're not able to get it. But girls are easily able to obtain money, time, resource, attention, whatever it is. Girls are running laps around dudes, which is why podcasts like ours exist.
Do you believe?
This whole time, Fresh is probably like, bro, you set me up last time. Now it's your turn.
Yeah. He isn't saying anything right here.
Right.
He isn't saying anything right here. Right.
Brittany has been effective in extracting, as you say, time, resources, and other things out of dudes.
Yeah, to a degree, sure. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of girls want to do. I mean, well, here's the thing. You've been so adamant about me being incorrect, and I don't know, and you don't know me. And I was
Look at the
like,
difference in his.
tell me then. Maybe we'll
That's what I was right tonight.
Well, I think, first of all, let's bring it back a couple notches. Okay? So, there's really a lot to unpack here, because my first question to you is, what do you gain from telling girls that they're not special? How does it make you feel? I mean, I know everything is a joke, but I'm asking you a real question. So, how does it make you feel? Because if I say you're a bitch-ass nigga, that does something for me, right? If I insult you, or if I tell you you're not special, you're forgettable, what does that do for me? No, but that doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying, what if I call you? If I just say that again, you're forgettable. That's why I didn't want to do you guys' podcast. Forgettable. Hate the setup. The name is underwhelming. I didn't really see the value in it. what you guys have going on. Because at the end of the day, I may not agree with anything you guys talk about. Because honestly, I feel like when you've seen 2 or 3 videos, you've seen them all. But the reality is that I went to your guys' page. And I went to the different links and the different services and the courses that you guys offer. And I do see that there's a place for that. So even though it may not have been in alignment with what I am about, I can still give credit where it's due without trying to devalue you guys. Because you guys are doing something special.
What do you think about that? Do you think she has a good point there? Do you think that that they should be able to, I guess, like, talk about her without devaluing her?
You know what I was thinking the whole time?
Or is it impossible because she's not really redeemable?
I feel like you can disagree with someone without devaluing them.
Okay.
I think that's doable.
Okay.
But like, as soon as she started talking, I was thinking about when she could have asked Kevin Samuels the same question when she was on his show. You know, because like, what's your end goal by telling all these women, you know, that they're not worth your time, or they're like worthless, you know. But then when she finished her argument, I was like, damn, you know how Kevin Samuels always asks people like, have you watched my video? How many did you watch?
Yeah.
Did you scroll down and watch all of them?
Right.
She was using that tactic.
Yeah.
Tactic.
Yeah.
So she was like, yeah, I went through your stuff. I click into the link, not just one, not just 2. I click into most of them. So I know what you guys are talking about, even though I disagree with most of the stuff you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I still like, you know, I'm gonna give you, I guess, some credit for the effort that you put in. Okay. So it's like she crushed them without calling them names and stuff.
No, she called them BAN though.
What's BAN? No, she said in the beginning, like, if I call you this name, it gives me something.
Okay.
But like, I'm not really saying it. Like,
okay, so she's saying like, I could call you that and it would make me feel good, but I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what's good about her. It's like, instead of just like calling out names, she kind of like humiliated them without even doing that. Okay. So I give her credit for that.
Okay. Alright, I'm not really mad at it. Huh. That's interesting.
What you think?
I mean, I could agree with what you said right there. I think it makes sense. I don't know. Has Myron and I think that the reason why she did say that to Kevin Samuels and all them was because I guess Myron actually said something directly out of his mouth about her. About her. Like, it wasn't just about like girls and stuff, but it's like about her. Okay. So I guess maybe that's why she feels a little more hit and she feels the need to kind of come at him the way that she's coming at him. But I don't know. I don't know if I've even heard Myron say anything exactly about her before. I don't know. But I guess I ain't watching like that to know.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it.
Because you guys are, I mean, are there a lot of other people doing what you do? You could consider your guys' podcast special, right?
I think what she's mentioned is like the self-help portion for dudes, where you guys offer services to, help guys, either attract or try to talk to women and really engage with them at a higher rate that you could, potentially date them, right? Yeah. Yeah. I guess the point that I think she's disagreeing with, right? When
I'm simply asking her.
That is rare. When Myron said, "Yeah," he actually looked at Fresh, because most of the time when he answers questions, he just disregard Fresh and just keep on going. Yeah. He's actually like, right. Right?
You know why he's looking at Fresh? Because he's on the ropes. He's on the ropes like Rocky.
It's about herself, because we were so incorrect, so tell us about yourself. That's all I'm saying. And then she went into attacking us.
No one's attacking you. Yep. Because like I said, I never...
And he said, attacking us? Like, no, bro. He's not attacking us. He's attacking you.
Right. Yeah, you're alone right here, my boy.
Aw, Fresh.
That boy Fresh. He said,
I'm staying out.
That boy got his turtleneck and his little haircut. He was like, man, I ain't doing nothing with this. That's why he set him up in the first place. He said, that's what they said, that he didn't even tell him about it till now.
Oh, man.
There's a lot of people that will not sit down and have a conversation with you just because of the comments that you guys made. Well, you made. And, you chimed in, so you guys are tweedling and tweedledum kind of, right? So I'm here to have a conversation with you guys because for me, I feel like what a lot of male-dominated podcasts are missing is the bridge of understanding. So I came here not to argue you guys or to call you out of your name or to disrespect what anybody's doing, because I felt like the interview I had with him, there were things that he said I didn't agree with, but I wanted to sit down and hear his point of view. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So for you to say you're not special, well, I'm special to someone, just like you're special to someone, just like he's special to someone. So for you trying to generalize all groups of women, then we would have to take it back to where this even began. Like why you even have this view of women. And like I said, you have a bunch of dumbass bitches on your guys' podcast, and I get it, they don't challenge you. And I know you're a really smart guy, but it's like, I feel like you need to kind of just be honest and show people who you really are. Like, I know that for people to be dragging you guys and say, take this little clip and say that's who you are, that's not true.
You know what she's good at?
What?
Because I feel like we can all agree, like, Mari is a little bit self-centered, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when she kind of like bash him like that, throws a bunch of questions, and then she give him credit for saying that, I know you're a smart guy.
Yeah.
I feel like Martin probably was just like focused on that sentence, be like, oh yeah, I'm a smart guy.
That's how she be finessing these guys. That's how she's a master finesser. Cause she knows what to do.
You're a smart guy.
She knows what to say to get up. I guess she knows the 48 laws of power. Cater to your opponent's thumb screw or something like that. But yeah, that is yeah. I guess she's handling them by making them feel good at the same time. Yeah. And I don't know. I think that maybe this wouldn't have went this way had Myra not say, "Well, you're not special" or something like that. You know, he tried to treat her like one of his average fresh and fit girls. So maybe that's where this went wrong a little bit. Let's go.
So that's why I sat down and had this conversation. I'm not here to degrade you. So when you make comments, I'm saying when you make comments like, oh yeah, no women are special. So no woman is special, but yet you guys have a whole podcast dedicated how to get women. Just for sex. That's all you guys are. So you're saying men are just limited to just sex. That's all they care about is sex. Yes or no? That's all you guys care about. There's no emotional need. It's just my dick, cum, sex. I want a hole.
I think she has a good point there, man. Like you have a whole podcast dedicated to women, but people act like they're not special and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, I'm going back to what Rob said.
Yeah.
He was like, you can say that all you want, but you're not tuning into the state of deer.
What does it mean?
He's like, you care about the state of women. If you didn't care, you wouldn't tune into a show like that. You're not tuning into what the state of deer are.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
I think that makes sense. And then I think it's kind of interesting that she brought up the point that all men are needing is sex or something like that.
Yeah.
When I guess there could be more, and I guess they do put out different stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I personally don't think that they push it the way that they push the other stuff.
I feel like that's true.
Yeah.
And then I feel like what they were trying to sell is essentially they are trying to persuade people that pursuing a girl is like trying to get a job.
Yeah.
You know, if you do these steps right, the job will be yours and the girl will be yours. So they're not as mysterious as you guys thought. So that's why it's like girls are all the same. They all want the same stuff. They're really easy to pursue.
Yeah.
Do these, follow our steps, buy the course, and you will get her.
Right.
Like that's their logic. But it is true. Like girls are different, right? We're all different, and they are only exposed to a certain level of girls. I feel like so that's why.
Yeah, they are all exposed. But I don't know. Like I personally don't think Britney's any better, but I think it's kind of the pot calling the kettle black in a way. Like I mean, yeah, she's much smarter. I guess she is much smarter as a tactician in comparison to the girls on the Fresh and Fit. Like she's way smarter than them. Like they are really dumb. Yeah. But I mean, she's kind of like along the same mold to me. Like by finessing and all that kind of stuff.
Like I'm a girl, right?
Yeah.
But like when we were doing the last video, some of her points got me, and I felt like if I know her in real life, it will be hard. Like even though she did all those things that I morally disagree with, but it will be hard for me to hate on her because she seems so real, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
She was saying some crazy stuff, talking about it shouldn't be a chore to take me in as a single mother. Stop it, Brittany. Stop it. Stop it, Brittany. Let's go.
You are triggered, man. Wow. She wanted a whole right there.
Honestly, it's just I speak.
That's the one response. You know, like on YouTube sometimes when you say something and then the other person responds, "Oh, you met, bro?"
Yeah.
Or
You're emotional.
You triggered? Like, yes, if I'm not triggered, I wouldn't be responding to your comment. Like, of course. And the reason why I'm triggered is please see above. And I want you to make a response to what I said above, not focusing on my emotions, because I made a logical argument.
And not even just see above, I want you to see above at what you said. Look at what you said. It was what you said, something that somebody should just sit back and go, oh man, he just called me a gay trash, something like gay broke trash or something like that, and I shouldn't be caring about that. It's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like it's just, yeah, it's just the internet, but it's like I'm just saying this because it's just the internet. I can dish something back out to you, and if you feel hit about it over there jacking off in your mom's basement, then that's on you. That's just how I feel about it. You got folks like Slolo coming and saying they craziness. You got your boy Bit Boy coming and saying his thing. Your boy Keish. You got who else? You got a couple 2-3 guys. You got some little girl that's running around. She want to lick on Myron's drawers, saying something. And they say crazy things. Yeah. And then they don't expect you to say anything back. And when you do say something back, then their automatic defense and cop out is, oh, you're being emotional because I roasted you. What do you mean? You just thought you said something that came from my life, and now I came for yours and maybe put it in danger, and now you're feeling like I'm emotional.
That is interesting, right? Because people expect you to respond differently seeing something online versus hearing in real life, face to face.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And the bad thing is they wouldn't have the wherewithal to say these things in somebody's face. They'd be quiet as a mouse in real life.
They know they're going to get in trouble.
They know they will, yeah. Come on now.
Conviction. Yeah, I mean, for you to say girls like me, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm assuming if I go off of what I've said about me, gold digger who finessed my boyfriend who I lived with and wanted to marry me and still would want to have more kids with me if I wanted to stay with him. I finessed him, and I guess I'm a gold digger. And so all girls like
let's bring this back full circle because you're speaking with a lot of emotion right now. And to be honest, you're not really making a point. I said at the top, men and women, it's a delicate dance between the two genders to get what they want. Correct? I said men want sex, women want resources, attention, money, time, whatever it is from men. It changes per girl. Some girls want money, some girls want attention, some girls want time, or some girls want a hot guy, whatever it is. But there's a multivariate requirement from women of what they want. Men typically it's just sex. So in that regards of intersexual dynamics between men and women, I'm saying you're not special because you're like every other girl. You want to get resource, time, attention, or whatever it may be, commitment from a man, and a man wants to get sex from you. So when it comes to that, we're talking about biology of what men want from women. You are not special. You are just like every other girl, just like I'm every other guy. The difference is this. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm special, I'm Myron Gaines, I can do this and that. We said all the time, city boys up, ba-da-da. Like, we don't sit here and try to make ourselves look special. We're regular guys. We want sex. It is what it is. But women run around and say, I'm special, I'm different. It's like, nah, bro, y'all don't live in reality a lot of times. You guys say, I deserve that, I deserve this, I'm special. Someone looks at me as special, like, bro, at the end of the day, you're a woman, I'm a guy. You are playing the game to get what you want out of the relationship. I'm playing the game to get what I want out of the relationship, or temporary relationship, whatever it is. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm special. That's what I'm talking about. You can say you're special in other regards, but I'm talking about between men and women, that is the game. That's how it is.
All right, man. So that's the end of the video right there, man. But I feel like Myron always does this. It's like he'll say something in one way first, where he won't put any type of details on it or anything like that, no specifics at all. Mm-hmm. And then when the backlash comes from it, then he has to come back, or he doesn't have to. I mean, like he explains himself, like he does like an extra explanation, like how he did right there, like when he first said, "You're nothing. You're just a regular girl. You're not nothing special." Mm-hmm. It's like, how do you think somebody's going to perceive that if you tell them that? Like they're not going to know all the extra subtle nuances that you say that comes with that. Yeah. They're not going to know that you're saying, oh, well, he's just saying it because all women want this and all guys want this.
Yeah, he didn't give the explanation.
He didn't give that, yeah, but he always does that once people come and once they come for him, though. He always does that. Like when, like even with the Damage Control podcast, when he said everything he said about Preacher's wife and all this, he you know, he had to come back and say how he did this because this and that because that, and he meant this because of this. And then even also on the whole thing that they just got caught down bad with, you know, saying the whole stuff about black women, Shaniquas and Night Riders and everything like that. He was trying to say that, no, man, we were just simply just stating our preference, and I was just thinking about one girl named Shaniqua one time. It's like, no, you weren't, bro. You like that, and that's not the way that it came off. And then he's talking about the whole Night Riders thing. Like, he doesn't even know the history of the U.S. and everything.
Right.
Like, DJ Academics had to tell him, and then he still kept on trying to double down and make the joke seem like it's funny. Like, well, you know, I'm talking about Night Riders. You know, just like David Hasselhoff. Yeah, it's like those girls, those girls that like black dudes, Night Riders. It's not funny.
What's Night Riders?
It's an old show that used to come on. And it's like he used to drive a black car.
Okay.
And then then that's the name of the show. It's Night Rider.
Okay.
We used to call it Michael Car.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was called Michael Car for like my whole life until like later on.
All right.
Yeah. And then we used to watch it all the time. I used to watch it because it was called Michael Car. And then my name was I thought it was cool because it was a black car and he was talking and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a cool little show, man. Especially when cartoons come off on Saturday or whatever, and you ain't got nothing else cool to watch. You watch that.
My car.
You ain't got no. Especially if you didn't have cable, you gotta
Right.
be at the mercy of them lame shows like that. But yeah, man, that's one thing I think that Myron does. He does poorly is he'll say something general, and then when people come for him, he'll try to.
That's entrapment.
That's entrapment.
So it's like basically it's like
that's entrapment.
I set up a trap, right?
Yeah.
I give you part of the information where I know you definitely get mad and step into my trap, and then I kind of like crush you with the logic.
Okay.
That you can't. It's maybe like, let's say at a parking lot, right?
Yeah.
I see this really big ass dude, and hey, you're a bitch ass man, and of course he's gonna get mad, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be, what you mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, when you didn't help that old lady cross the street, you were, you know?
Right. That's how he is.
And he would be like,
That's how
what?
he is.
What? But
Yeah.
you can't really argue back because
Right. Because it's like he was getting mad, and then when you explain it to him, it's like, oh, all right, bro.
yeah, it's like, what? It's like, okay,
Yeah.
yes, but I'm really looking forward to what kind of response Brittany Renner's gonna have.
I am too, but I want to know, what I really want to know is what's going to be the aftermath of that conversation between Myron and Fresh. Is Myron going to be like, is he going to be mad that Fresh set him up like that? I think he is going to be mad.
Oh, wait.
I told you. You made me look silly again, Fresh. You didn't even tell me about everything that was going on with Brittany.
I just want some content, man. I just want some content.
What do you mean you wanted some good content?
It's just...
Does it look like I need you for content? I'm the alpha male. I'm the one who runs the show.
But DJ Academics said... DJ Academics said...
DJ Academics?
But,
You and DJ, you think I care what DJ Academics knew or didn't know?
that's my grandma, Myron. Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm Myron Gaines.
Yes, you are.
I'm the one who makes this show. You keep on making these bad calls, I'm gonna have to show you something. You got that?
But,
And then on top of that, you didn't even help me. She made me look bad and you didn't even help.
I want you to know what it was like, man. I don't want you to know.
Don't do as I do. Do as I say.
What?
So sick of you, Fresh.
Please. Myron. I won't do it again, Myron.
Overstepping your boundaries.
I won't do it again, please. Okay, right.
But I don't know, man. It was just something to check out, man. You know, they're in the news every other week with something different, man. So we'll see what happens next week. I guess Brittany Renner did give them some good tactful, I guess, crushing. Not really crush. I guess I don't know. Did she really crush him? Not really. She didn't really crush him. Yeah, she didn't really crush him. But I mean, it was just I guess just something to think about. Myron's not gonna think about it though, and he's gonna continue to be like, oh, you're just being emotional woman.
Okay, and you know how he kept on saying like, oh, no girls are special. Like, you guys are not special because you want sex, and guys want all this. We're just trying to get what we want, right?
Yeah.
Then in in her defense, I feel like if all men want sex, why does this man only wants to have sex with me? Or why does he wants to have kids with me, not other women? You know, why he wants to lock me down in this marriage thing or in this kid thing? It's because I'm special to him. I am special.
I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if that's all he wants, he just wants to have sex and have offspring, he doesn't have to have that with me. He can find some girl that's like easier, according to your playbook. Why does he want to do all this with me? Because I'm special.
Or he's a sped. Which he is.
No, like, I'm just saying, like, for any girls, right?
Okay.
It's like if there's a man out there that wants to, like, you know, like, wants to be my boyfriend or wants to marry me, wants to have a family with me, that means I am special to that person.
Yeah.
That means I'm not like any other girl to him.
Yeah.
Because if I am like any other girl, he would find those girls that probably will cost him less, you know, less effort, like easy sex, all that, if that's what he wants.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's it, man, for the video.
He was not paying attention to my point.
I was paying attention to it. I mean, I guess Brittany just told him something. I guess to think about next time, and Mara didn't really take it, and I don't know. I guess y'all decide who y'all think had the better talking points in that conversation. I guess I would say Brittany did. Mara just came with his. He kind of essentially brought Fresh and Fit podcast to this.
Yeah.
So by saying, you know, well, you're being emotional and how women want this and men want that, and
it's
he
just,
like,
he has the same talking point.
He really does.
All the time.
He really does. But I mean, I guess when you sit there and you probably sat there and studied everything so you could get your podcast to take off, you had to sit there and listen to Rollo over and over again and Donovan Sharp over and over again, and then you had to come and regurgitate the points so that you could seem cool. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's like I guess when you see a formula that makes sense, why break it?
Oh, you just put everything into that formula. You put, stuff it in.
Yeah, you make I guess you make your own little package of it, and I guess we can't really blame him. Like she said, he is a smart dude. He just is an asshole. He's an asshole and a bozo, I guess, if you want to call it. If you want to talk about common sense, but hey.
I think he's just a little bit close-minded because he thinks he's so smart.
Yeah.
He doesn't really listen to other people's opinion anymore.
Yeah, definitely that. He's definitely closed-minded. Definitely that. But yeah, that's it right there, man. Y'all let us know what y'all thought about it, man. If you watched up to this point, thank you. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.